Ew, I need to clean my AirPods.
That's sick. Honestly, I can't tell you the last time I cleaned mine.
Can we talk about the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cup
beverages?
Yeah, and then one for our guest appearance that I don't know when she'll be here. She's one of the jugs.
We're going to have a live audience.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah. I gotta put this on. Who knows if this is gonna help or hurt. Okay, we're still going.
Yep.
I need to preface this podcast with I am 7 cocktails in.
And I am sober. Yeah.
Giddy up.
Yeah.
We are not sponsored by Aquafina. No need to see that bottle.
No.
I don't even know why I have Aquafina.
We got it for free, that's why.
That's probably true. So we got an email.
Yes.
To the minitoursaga@gmail.com. That's like this long.
Yeah.
Also, if you go to the
podcast, they can't see how long it is.
But the video can see. The video. Go to the bottom. So I asked Alyssa all these things.
Yeah.
I think is licensed massage. Something with your brain, something with massage, and then something with something else. Anyways, this person, Mary needs to be in our contacts list because I need a massage, a psychiatrist, and whatever else those abbreviations are.
Yeah, so let us know. Thanks, Mary, for the email. You did give us a lot of prompts. We're not going to go through them all in today's podcast. We are going to do a few.
If I had a way, I would start an over-under on how many cigarettes I go through for this podcast. For like a winning something. Like you win something.
Yeah, if someone is going to do that.
I don't know how to do it, though. But it's fine.
It's fine.
It's
okay. So, apparently a lot of people, the 12 listeners that we have.
Or Mary,
yes, does not know some of our basic information.
Fuck.
Like, where are you from?
Born in Detroit, lived in Melbourne, Florida for the last, 20, I don't know how many years.
Yep. And then I'm from Michigan, born and raised, and then I live now in Texas.
When did you leave Texas? Or Michigan? This is going to be hard.
Yeah, spring of 17. So
we lived in the same state at the same time, 2 hours away from each other.
Correct, and we had no idea who we were.
That's weird.
Right?
Next.
But also, you were 10 years older than me.
Fuck off, Sarah.
No, but you know what I mean? We weren't going to be friends then. You'd be like, who's this little twerp?
Yeah, valid.
I mean, you still think
we
that.
Have so many cocktails. Sidebar, the styrofoam cup's another ashtray, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there's 6 cups.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
Where did you go to school?
Florida Institute of Technology.
And then Texas State University.
I'm a closet nerd.
Yeah, I guess. Other people don't think you're a nerd, but holy crap. Have I been your friend? I'm like, yeah, that's all you, pal. You nerd out on that.
I'm the nerd.
I support it.
Yeah.
So stuff like that. But we're going to just do that. We have other prompts, and we'll just get through them on the next one.
There's a lot. She gave us, fucking 4 days of material there.
4 podcasts, for sure.
Yeah.
So we're not going to just rip them all in one. We're going to at least extend it out because we only have, 2 fans.
True.
Yeah.
I'm going to get into it.
Yeah. I support it.
I'm just going to go straight into it because I'm buzzed and who gives a shit, right?
Right.
The Epson Tour has lost an event on our schedule that was our highest purse
for years.
To give it to the Corn Ferry Tour.
Yeah. They literally got rid of our highest paying purse that other tournaments were competing against. Sweetgrass, Mesa were we're going to try and compete with French Lick. Because...
I'm just going to say it. I call it French Dick.
Well, yeah. French Dick, because...
And you know what's weird? I probably shouldn't be doing this.
Get off.
Up.
Get off.
Get you some.
Get you some.
This town, everybody, for whatever reason, everybody I've ever spoken to knows where French Dick is.
Right?
It is the size of my house.
Literally.
And I live in a condo.
Well, you have to remember Larry Bird is from there.
The fact that people even know that statistic is remarkable.
Yeah.
So I compare French Dick And I say French dick for no particular reason.
Other than the walk sucks.
Yeah, the walk does suck. I don't even know why I call it French dick, but it's just like a way of like referring to it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Garden Shitty, French dick, Blowmont. Like, we have names for certain towns that don't appeal to actual golf. Anyways, every time I go there, I think I'm on the Titanic.
Oh, yeah, because you're, like, back in time?
Literally, the town is I mean, you walk, this hotel is gorgeous, by the way. I mean, tall ceilings, it's like...
it's really pretty, but it's also so old that it's
so
like...
so old, and it just reminds me of the Titanic. It reminds me of the scene where Jack's waiting at the clock, and Rose finds him, and he just kind of turns around. Like, every single place I go in that hotel reminds me of that scene.
Yeah.
So I just feel like I'm on the Titanic the whole time.
Yeah.
And I've heard that the place is haunted.
Right, we tried to... Remember, we went to the gym last year?
Dude.
Oh, this was a good story. So we go to the gym last year, and we're walking around. So we walk through this old mining tunnel. Like...
It takes you to the bowling alley and the arcade, both of which you have to pay for. The arcade, I get it, but why do you have to pay for bowling in a hotel?
Correct.
I don't know.
Anywho, so we are walking through this old mining shaft, and it is super sketch.
Super creepy.
Super creepy.
But the whole, like, there's people
it's like an enigma, though.
The side of the hotel that I've always stayed on by the steakhouse, like right by check-in.
Yeah.
They claim that there's a floor there that's actually haunted. Like, weirdly haunted. Yeah. I don't know, but it just, and like certain bellhop guys just like suddenly appear, and you're like, fuck.
So, weird. Side note, do you remember we asked a few workers last year if they've been haunted, and a couple of them said yeah?
I don't recall that, but I understand.
Yeah.
The place is just, it doesn't do it for me.
But people, like, actually go there for vacation.
So, fun story.
I have another one after that.
Alyssa Farrell, who's probably going to listen to this, she's since retired. She was one of my good friends on tour. So we go to French Dick before we go to the Pete Dye course. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry. Like, personal opinion, come at me if you want to. But the Pete Dye course, like, Pete Dye was drunk when he made that golf course.
Yeah, you know, is he the one that has his wife do one hole of every golf course he ever does?
I don't know, but I met someone who had met Pete Dye, and he wasn't a golf course designer.
Really?
Yeah. Did you stop and get cigarettes? My bitch. Sit down. I got you an ashtray, and I made you a cocktail. I don't know if you'll like it, but it's got the VOD in there, too.
And it's not orange.
No, we're on.
No, we're on.
It's fine. You won't be in it.
You're on our live audience.
Yeah, it's fine. You're our live audience. It's no big deal.
All right.
So you just have to clap when we say clap, and ooh, ah.
So I heard that Pete Dye wasn't actually a Anyways, regardless, I'm getting sidetracked because I hate that town so bad. Let me know how that drink is.
Pretty damn good.
Let's go. Fuck, I forgot my point now. Pete Dye.
But Alyssa Farrell.
Oh, yeah, vacations.
Yeah.
So this is epic. So we go to French Dick, okay, and we play in the Pro-Am. Alyssa gets hit by a golf ball from my Pro-Am group.
Okay.
So we start drinking immediately. I was like, you can't. Plus, I know the guys. Like, the guys are super cool. I play in the Pro-Am with them every year. Love them. Whatever.
Yeah.
They're the funeral home sponsor, which says everything that you need to know about French Lick. So we get back to the hotel, and they give you wristbands for the pool.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have to have a wristband to go to the pool.
Correct.
And they're like, we just built the adult-only pool. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh, adult-only. No children. Love that. Like, thinking like bartenders.
Swim-up bars.
Something, right?
No kids.
No, bitch. The adult-only pool was built 47 yards away from the regular pool.
Awesome.
So, me being buzzed up, it's the middle of summer, rip off my shirt. Mind you, none of this is attractive, but I do it. And I just run and fucking cannonball.
With a wife being around.
It's 4 feet deep. I almost busted my tailbone cannonballing into the adult pool. And in my head, I'm like, most adults can swim. Most children cannot.
So why is it 4 feet?
The adult-only pool be like 10 feet deep and the kid pool or the family pool be like limited depth?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're in the pool, no bar, no bartender, and there's this nice lady in the pool. I don't remember if she had a float or whatever, but I'm on my knees in the pool and still above water.
Yes.
That's how deep it is. And I started talking with this lady, and I was like, oh, where are you from? She's like, we're on vacation. I was like, oh.
And you chose.
I was like, so what brought you to French Lick? And she's like, well, they have a drive-up zoo. And I was like, you're shitting me, right? She's like, well, it's great. In the hotel, they have a bowling alley. And I'm like, wait a minute. So you went on vacation for a zoo and a bowling alley? And you're spending like $350 a night on this joint. I said, you could fly your family of X to Orlando.
Yep.
Get on a bus to Port Canaveral. Orlando. I've dated enough of them from there.
That's a good one.
Jump on a bus to Port Canaveral and have a cruise for less than what you're spending in this hotel.
Yeah.
But you came for the zoo and the bowling alley. You don't have a bowling alley
in your hometown?
In like Middle Smith, Ohio?
Right.
Like, what? That was my first real French dick story. And at that point, I'm not sold on the town because there's 4 restaurants and I can see the other end of the casino. If I can see the other end of the casino, it's not big enough. I need you to do more.
So I have a funny story about French Lick. So, senior year of high school.
Woof.
My parents decide that's my senior year trip is French Lick, Indiana.
I think so much less of your parents in this moment right now.
So, here's the reasoning. They can gamble. We're far enough south that I can golf. And they had like coupons.
But you had to golf on either the Billy Goat course or
the hardest fuck course.
It's not even hard as fuck. It just doesn't make sense.
Correct.
It's not even hard. It just doesn't make sense.
I was 17 years old. I can't gamble. My parents are gambling without me. They're like, here's the car. Go play golf. We're going to be in the casino.
She's Mexican.
My mom's going to listen to this and be like, not Mexican.
That's epic.
Anywho.
I don't. Listen,
my grandma could come and she could take the trolley wherever the hell
Grandma White deserves all of it.
Yeah.
But speaking of trolley, I don't see that trolley go anywhere. I don't see anyone renting the like 4-seater bicycles. I don't see anyone doing half of the activities that they have in front of the hotel. And for fuck's sake, if I want to spend $9 on a single scoop of ice cream in their gift shop.
Right? And they have 3 restaurants in the whole town and they're all trash.
They're all fried food. It's not. It's like this big.
Yeah. It's bad.
It's not ideal.
I stayed 45 minutes away from French Lick this last year so I didn't have to stay in the town. Granted, my host housing was unbelievable. One of the comfiest beds I've ever slept in.
It's just a rough go. So, you know what?
It's either said 45 minutes away or you're paying out of your butthole for this tiny ass room that
is very small.
It's literally, I think it's smaller than your screened-in porch. Roughly. Like the room, and then you have a bathroom.
Honestly, it's close.
Yeah.
We barely had enough room to put our suitcases down because there wasn't enough. I mean, you obviously split the room with someone else. Unless you have buku money, but there was barely enough room to put your shit. There wasn't enough drawers to put your stuff in. There's nowhere to hang your toiletry bag. There's nowhere to put there's no space.
No,
there's no space. But if you get the king size, I know this for other reasons. The king bedroom is luxurious. The 2
ain't no way in hell we're sharing a king suite.
No, there ain't a homo barrier big enough.
No, literally. No.
I probably did. Anybody who sleeps in a bed with me
So the first time I ever met Dee, this is a good one.
Well, yeah, hit him.
The first time I ever met Dee, we got introduced by a mutual friend.
Sav.
Sav.
She was on last week's episode.
Yeah. So Sav falls asleep early, and Dee and I
are shit-faced.
Shit-faced.
Like, we took the golf cart to Taco Bell at 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m., yes. So Sav's sleeping in her guest room because her and I were going to share a bed, and Sav's sleeping in the middle. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. So Dee's like, all right, got a king bed. We put the homo barrier out, right?
Well, we need to preface what the homo barrier is.
Yeah.
So it's like when there's one homo friend and one not homo friend.
Yeah.
You put a homo barrier of pillows
to separate. So it's like 2 twin beds.
So no homo could enter.
No, but... No, anywho.
That's what the homo barrier is.
So I wake up in the middle of the night, not anything other than Dee's pointer finger on my shoulder, going like this.
I was playing a slot machine in my dream, I swear to God.
Literally, like, her whole body is on the complete opposite side of the bed. And her arm is extended out and just going like this, and I'm just like, what are you? And I'm just like, okay, and I fall back asleep, don't think anything of it, and we joke about it because I think she legit was getting on a heater in her dream.
Best live audience ever.
But yeah, so,
that's what I was doing.
Literally.
I swear I was on a heater, I was just rapid firing on a slot machine, I don't know.
So...
Well, we've covered the basics here.
Yeah.
Anyways, my whole point to the first story was good luck, Corn Fairy boys. Good mother-in luck.
Way to bring it back around there, buddy. We're getting off topic.
I mean, that was the point. Well, the real point was it's bullshit.
Yeah.
It's bullshit, okay? No matter how much anyone hates going to French Lick, because it's in the middle of nowhere, you can't fly into it, you're driving from Indy, or you're driving from Louisville, whatever it is, it's brutal to get to. The course sucks to walk.
Yeah.
You can hit the middle of the fairway and
go into a hazard.
not even sniff the fair. Like, it's just... whatever. You can say whatever you want. If you love the place, that's cool. You love the place, you're probably a 12 handicap anyway. Like, I don't...
Or you just really have bad taste in resorts and have never been to an actually good one.
Or you're just a glutton for punishment. And you don't care if you shoot 106 or if you shoot 86. Like,
yeah.
It is what it is, right? We're all entitled to our own opinion. That's mine. You don't have to agree. Don't come at me for it, because I really don't care. I played there enough that I don't give a shit.
Correct.
Right? Like, I don't care. No. But you took women's money
to cancel the event, our biggest purse,
to then give it to men.
Correct.
But then multiply the purse by 10.
Yeah. So you had the money. You had the money to do it.
Now you're getting serious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was my whole point to the story.
Yes.
Thank you for making it.
Really long, like, Candy Wayland of getting there.
That's pretty much a great representation of how my brain works.
Same. Fucking same.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, we got that out of the way. I feel a lot better.
I'm happy for you. Get that off your chest.
I feel like we need to talk about last week.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
In like a really careful way, because like you never know who's actually listening to this.
Correct.
But since we already lost French, like I gave 0 fucks. Sorry.
Yeah. Anywho's, we found out it was very hard to film on tournament days. Like, because before the round, we get there with enough time to like take your time, but not enough time to dilly-dally around.
Yeah, and then at the same time, you have to recognize that, like, we're still trying to work.
Yeah.
Like, we're still going to work, and it's really hard to film the work days. Monday through Thursday was pretty simple.
Super easy. I mean, even on our busy days, though, I thought we got really good content.
Yeah, Friday, Saturday, Sunday was just brutal to film.
And we can touch on here, that was in our last video, though. It was so windy Friday. There was nothing more in my brain that I could fathom other than, like, this wind, we could get pulled off the golf course. My ball moved a few times, and I called the rules official and told him.
Good for you. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
So I had a lot of interesting shit happen.
Yeah.
But you know how leaves, like, they either like cup up
Correct.
Or they encase, like they could hold something, or they could like prop something up.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So tell me how to hit this fucking shot. I landed in an old divot on top of a leaf that was convex.
Okay.
So had I moved the leaf, the ball would have rolled.
Correct.
If it was concave, the ball would have literally been sitting inside a leaf.
Interesting.
So I didn't know how to hit that shot. Like, I didn't know what was more important. Do I focus on the leaf or do I focus on the divot?
The leaf, because the leaf's going to get in between your club face and the ball.
I had no idea to hit the shot.
Right.
So I had that.
Yep.
Then also, fun fact for the viewers, all of them, you don't get relief from bathrooms.
Correct, you don't. Unless it's a porta potty.
Yeah, you get relief from porta potties.
You get relief from porta potties.
But you don't get relief from actual shitters.
Correct. Like, so real toilets, not any relief.
So, in Winter Haven, after the second hole's a par 3, after your tee shot, there's a pisser. Then it loops around, and then in the middle of like 8 fairway, same pisser.
Yeah.
Okay, well on 8, the wind was howling left to right.
Howling.
So I hit my ball, and I think it's going for the bunker. I don't want to be in that bunker.
Right.
Not to the uphill green.
Correct.
So I'm screaming at my ball to miss right.
Yeah.
It misses right.
Correct.
I'm like, cool. Like, I got this shot.
Right.
So I get up there. Well, I nuked it past the whatever. So the pisser's in my way.
Right.
So I got like 2 palm trees, the roof of the pisser, and then this like Sebi Ballesteros like circle.
Yeah.
So I call over a rules official. I get Kelly. I'm like, hey, I got a pisser in my way. She's like, well, technically, you don't get relief because it's a permanent structure. I said, Kelly, it's a fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Why do I not get relief from a bathroom?
Keep going. I have a question to follow up after this story.
So at that point, I was like 8 over. Because I was smoking it.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fuck it. Go over the bathroom. And I did, which I thought was bullshit. Because had that come out like 1 groove lower, I'm hitting
Smacking
pisser.
it, yeah.
I'm hitting pisser. But if it had rolled into the bathroom, then I would get relief.
Right.
Because it was impeding my swing, not my line of sight. Because it's not a temporary or removable obstruction. It's part of the golf course.
So here's my question, though. There is a man-made object rule that if it's a man-made object, you get relief from said whatever it is. But so how do they define that in the USGA?
The rule should be, if it's not part of, like, you get relief from a sprinkler head, right?
Yeah. That is actually...
Why don't I get relief from a power box? Why is a power box different than a sprinkler head?
Correct.
That makes no sense.
Literally none whatsoever.
So if I'm getting relief from a sprinkler head, whether I'm putting through it or standing on it,
or chipping, you get 2 club lengths if you are in the fairway from a sprinkler head and it's in your intended line.
So I don't get relief from the pisser. I don't get relief from a power box. I don't get relief from the pump house. I learned last year in North Carolina that you don't get relief from birdhouses.
Excuse me, what? That's an animal's home. We get relief from ants.
Someone explain it to me. So I didn't get relief from the pisser, which I was like, because I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to get relief. I'm over here. I can hit like a high cut. I got room to work with, blah, blah, blah. And then now I have to stand behind it. And I'm like, where the fuck do I take? Like, where do I go?
Right.
So the USGA needs to do better in fixing their rules. I mean, that's a stupid rule.
Stupid rule.
It's
man-made. Like, that is not an actual intricate part of a freaking golf course.
No, that is there so you can relieve yourself so dudes aren't whipping it out and pissing in bushes.
Granted, have I peed outside on a golf course?
Yeah, we all have.
Yeah.
We all have.
But,
we've been there. Like, it happens.
Yeah.
But in order to prevent that, we've evolved as a society and we have outhouses.
Correct.
Those should be, especially when you put them in the middle of a fucking hole.
It's not that far off a fairway. It's literally 5 yards off to the right of 8.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
and very reachable.
Yeah.
From where we tee off.
Oh, yeah.
At least make a local rule on our tour.
Local rule's fine. I mean,
because where the bathrooms are on the golf course, realistically, the one after 2 you can get to from 8, and the one from off of 12. That's very reachable.
I was close to the bathroom on the par 5. I went for it in 2, and I hit the car path on the left.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, there should most certainly be a local rule. I think that's bullshit. I think it's stupid.
I think it's stupid that the USGA hasn't
Same as fucking power boxes.
Yeah.
The power boxes are there because we no longer hand water golf courses.
Correct.
So that wasn't an issue in the 1800s because they were hand watering if they even watered them at all.
Right.
So now we've evolved and we have a mechanism that's going to automatically set off sprinkler. Why wouldn't you get relief from that?
That makes 0 sense to
So
me.
you're telling me you'd rather me hit it, potentially hurt it, and now the golf course has to pay money to fix it?
Yeah.
Just fucking let me move it 2 club lengths left.
Correct.
Who cares?
Yeah.
I'm still in jail. They don't put those in the middle of the fairway.
Right. Like, I've already penalized myself enough.
I hit a bad shot.
Like, I'm human. Sorry. I suck.
It happens.
Yeah.
So that, I also learned that. I also learned, fuck me. Girls are very slow at golf.
Yeah.
I never sat down more in a competitive round of golf than I did for those 36 holes that I played.
Yeah, they're slow.
I don't get it. I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're between 2 clubs.
Correct. Granted, I can understand, and I'm giving the people the benefit of the doubt. Friday afternoon, taking a little bit more time. I get it. It's 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Sure.
Like, at some point, you're probably in between 3 clubs.
Fine.
But Sunday...
But when you're standing on the tee box...
Yes.
And the wind is straight downwind, and it is a straight hole.
430-yard par 4.
What are you talking about?
Right? Like,
why are you discussing with your caddy where to hit the ball? Hit the fairway.
Yeah.
Any part of the fairway should suffice.
And 8 is about a 60-yard fairway where they're landing
60-yard fairways. It's Florida.
Yeah.
I was just like I could.
Yeah.
Like I told some of the people, I said I play golf every week with 15 to 20 handicapper women. D's sitting right there.
Yep.
D2. And we walk. And we play in 3.5 hours.
Correct. And they're 15, 20 handicappers. I mean,
we're slow.
No offense, but you guys suck.
All right.
In comparison to what we do.
Agreed.
You guys suck.
And you're hitting.
Where is the other hour and a half coming from?
Understand.
It's remarkable.
Yeah.
On a shit day, it should take 4.5 hours. Unless it's a really difficult golf course to walk from green to tee.
Yeah.
That course was not. Everything was right
everything
there.
was right
you
there.
You never walked more than 30 yards from the green to the tee.
Yeah, and if you did, you can cut through.
Because they moved up the tee box.
Yeah.
Ask a question.
Yeah, you have a question, D. We're going to have question time.
Live question. Don't you think that's intentional?
No.
No, I think they're honestly ignorant.
I think they are so...
How do you take that long?
Because they don't know any better.
Because you guys aren't like walk up and smack it.
No. We go
You
through our
walk up,
process.
you do your process, you do your thing, and you hit the ball. I've been to many of your tournaments, both of you, and it's not like I watch them and I'm thinking, what are they doing?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
5 minutes they're talking.
Yeah.
Then they get up and take 20 practice swings. And then they finally hit it and they blow it. And it's like, what were you just doing for 5-10 minutes?
But the funny part was, so our group was on the clock.
We were on the clock a couple times.
For 9 holes both days.
Really?
And when they got on the clock, guess who started making putts? I'm like, stop over. It's literally paralysis by analysis.
Yep.
There is a natural ability involved with us at some point. There are certain things you need to think about. If you need to shape a shot, you have to think about what you're doing.
Yes.
If you need to hit a hook, you might need to rehearse it. If you need to hit a nasty fade, you might need to rehearse it. A punch shot, whatever. But for fuck's sake, on a 3-footer, it's rarely outside the hole.
It's right edge, left edge, or inside the cup firm.
How many times do you have to read it?
Beats me like a stick.
I was I was like, D, for as much as you played golf this winter, you did not prepare yourself to be that bored on the golf course. I think I ripped through like 26 cigarettes a day. Just out of pure boredom. I had nothing else to do. I wish I had my ball retriever.
Yeah.
I would have started ball hunting on the golf course. I shit you not. I was like, how? How?
That's a problem too when like you're in a group with two girls with two caddies, you have no one to talk to.
You know what? Fuck the women's live tour. I want to be part of the tour that allows no caddies.
I support that.
Let me see what you can do without someone telling you what to do.
And who's taking advice? We gotta touch on this. Who's taking advice from someone who's a member out there that can't beat you?
Thank you.
You got
like,
me.
I agree. I wondered about that.
Granted, I had a Corn Ferry player. I had a Corn Ferry player who caddied for me that could beat me. I could beat him, but he could also beat me. Very, very good player. He still never told me what to do. We talked numbers. We talked start lines, and he said swing the club. Never told me what to do.
When I see people, like, they get their host dad or they get the club champ,
their boyfriend,
whoever it is,
their
and
dad.
I'm like, who's, like, it's like some girls are just part of a video game. Like, the caddy's in control.
Yeah.
And the girl's just swinging. And I'm like, that's not golf.
And that's like blind trust because that makes zero sense to me. When I caddied for you on your win, how many shots did I tell you to hit?
0. And there was only one shot you thought about telling me to hit, but there was no chance I was letting you tell me what to do.
But I didn't tell you what to hit because I knew that it would be more.
Well, it's just like the other week when we played and you went over the tree. I never saw over.
Yeah.
I saw under.
Yeah.
Why am I going to tell you what I see?
Exactly.
When I had a caddy, I never asked them to read a putt for me. A, they haven't hit a putt on the greens.
Right.
They don't know how fast they are. I don't know if they're trash. I don't know what their speed is. I like to die them in. You might be a foot past. That's a difference of a couple inches.
Yeah.
So if you're going to give me a read, I got to make sure I'm putting to your pace. So how do you blindly trust someone who's not hitting the fucking ball? That makes no sense to me. It is never, I've never understood it. Come at me. Come at me. I don't care. Like, I think that, I mean, I don't see it as much with the men. I don't see very many caddies actually reading putts for the men. Every once in a while, they'll call someone in.
They'll call someone in.
It's rare.
Very rare.
But I don't see...
I also find that, at least for... Granted, Brett and I have caddied for each other, right? So Brett will call me in on putts. He'll read some of my putts, but that's my brother.
But he also plays professionally.
Correct. And when Brett caddies for me or I caddy for Brett, if we're in between lines, he'll be like, this is 6 inches by, this is foot by pace. Whatever you're feeling, this is the... Right.
Sure.
Which is fine. But I find that their caddies won't tell you which way it's breaking. They'll tell you, like, hey, if you hit it on the green here, this is how it reacts. It's going to, like, on their approach shot. And then on the green, they don't say anything. They say, trust your putt.
You can't doubt yourself on a putting green. That's like, I mean, you may as well chop off one of your arms. Like,
yeah.
You can't doubt yourself. I mean, if you need someone to maybe confirm something... But the second that someone, if you're like left edge and your caddy's like, it's right edge, then now what do you do?
Yeah.
What? You're going to play it left edge and trust yourself, but you're going to doubt it in your head. You're going to miss it. You're going to push it. You're going to pull it. You're going to do whatever. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Anyways, women's golf is too motherfucking slow.
Yeah.
I cannot.
They need to do something about it, honestly.
I've said it. Listen, I have said it. I don't know what the rules are. You no longer get penalized. Fuck the penalty. You can make up shots. If you're playing good enough, you can make up shots. And then forget the money. Don't find them money. There's women out there that have so much money or so many sponsors or whatever.
Care.
It doesn't matter.
Right.
You know what does matter? You take it off the money list.
Yeah, their official earnings.
You keep your money. Your first penalty is $100, $1,000, whatever it is, X. And whatever you've made, you made $5,000. Your first penalty is $100. Now you've made $4,900. You get to keep your money. Next time you double it. Now it's $200. Next time you double it. Now it's $400. Then it's $800. Then it's $1,600. Whatever it is.
So then when you miss your card
by $100 or $50,
yeah,
now you're gonna realize that your slow ass
literally cost you.
If I had to pay $200 to take enough time to win a golf tournament, that's cake. I win $30,000, it cost me $200.
Yeah.
But if I have to miss my card by $200, knowing I got penalized $3,000,
yeah,
now I got a problem.
Correct. You got to pull the trigger faster. Yeah.
Take it off the money list.
Yeah. That would move up pace of play.
It has to.
Yeah.
You have no choice.
Yeah.
How many people have missed their card or missed getting into Q Series or missed being number 90 in the money list or missed whatever cutoff
yeah.
by $50, $100, $200? Like, it's a pennies game.
Yeah.
It's a mind fuck.
It is.
What else we got?
I don't know. Talking about last week.
I mean, I feel like I nailed it.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I mean, you won today.
I won today?
With on.
Yeah, Anna and I did win today.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah.
I won in alcohol, too.
You did win in alcohol.
First time in a couple years that I've seen you win in alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just said, fuck it.
Don't blame me.
I support it.
Everybody needs a day. Today was my day.
Sarah, we won in strokes.
Yeah, you guys won stroke play. We won match play.
Yeah.
We won $2. Big money.
Big money.
Hey, we ate $30 in tacos.
We did do some damage in some post-round tacos and wings and salads, and I'm going to be full for days.
Yeah, you're not even eating in the Sky Club tonight.
No, I know.
You got buffalo sauce on your...
I know, I realized that like 10 minutes ago, but you were on a rant and I didn't want to interrupt. This is pretty much the sum of my life.
So, now we have the rest of this week off. It's Tuesday. I don't know when we'll post this. If it's tonight, tomorrow, Thursday, I don't know.
I thought we were doing it on Wednesday and Thursday.
Either way. Tomato, potato.
Yeah.
So we have... I leave Monday to fly out to Phoenix.
I'm starting my drive on Sunday, and then I'll finish my drive on Monday.
From where?
San Antonio, Texas.
There you go.
And then I'll pick Dee up, and we're staying in host housing next week together.
Is it a
Good one. Yeah.
It's not like, I won't say it.
No, we have good host housing next week. They have really good coffee machine. My mom actually knows them very well, works for them with FedEx office, and she's
You know what
coming.
I'm ready for?
What?
In-N-Out.
Horde. I mean, I can get it.
Yeah.
So
And it's
I can
right
get
by
it.
the golf course.
I can get it anytime in Texas. I just really don't because
I don't like it.
I like it, but Julian really likes Whataburger, and I can't eat there.
I don't love Whataburger.
You don't?
No. We had one when I was in college, and I was like, fucking rather get like a snack wrap at McDonald's at 2 a.m. or Taco Bell, but...
I can honestly say, just because I'm gluten-free, I can't really eat it. So I like In-N-Out because of the protein style.
I'm going to get the triple this year. I'm not going to get fries, but every time we go, I'm just going to get the triple. The triple protein style. The triple burger wrapped in lettuce. No sauce.
I'm going saucy.
Not that it helps, because I fucking gained 4 pounds last week. I don't know how. I barely ate.
I think I lost like 2 pounds last week, and then from the unlimited sushi at lunch yesterday and the unlimited tacos and wings I ate at lunch today, I think I'm about the same.
Yeah, that's valid. So, I think that's it. We're going to keep those questions on the sidebar in case we run out. I feel like we talked about a lot.
Yeah, it's 38 minutes.
I should probably drink more during podcasts.
Yeah.
That's it.
You're funny when you drink.
And I'm just funny looking.
You're funny when you don't drink, but you're really funny when you drink.
Very, very animated.
Very.
Yeah, so follow along. We're not going to really do an episode this week because it's weird. It's
we'll do like a short. Like, we'll do some of the travel day, and then on Monday, and then...
Yeah, so just follow along for our next week in Mesa.
Correct.
At the Longbow. It's a 4-banger, right?
4-banger.
4-banger.
That's
means
the
4
one I
days.
won.
4-banger.
But it was a 3-banger when I won.
With all the LPGA girls there.
Awesome.
Rolex ranking should be a lot higher if you do well next week.
Well, we had a lot of LPGA last week, though, too.
Horse shit.
Yeah. But the Rolex...
Go to your home.
Are you too good for your home?
Literally. Anyways.
Thanks for listening.
Good times. We'll see you about this time next week for our, our travel update.
Yeah, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to the YouTube, and check us out on all of our other social media platforms.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter. Email us at the Mini Tour Saga.
I always thought that there
Gmail.
should be a lesbian dating site called Twatter.
Why are we trying to end the pod? You know what? We're going to end with that.